In less than 24 hours, the state Supreme Court will hear arguments on Indiana's near total abortion ban.
Now, lawmakers approved it during last summer's special session, but lawsuits were filed soon after, and the law has yet to be enforced.
So tonight at 11, our Rachel Krause explains the impact this ongoing legal fight is having on abortion providers and why one lawmaker is already taking action.
We are hoping for the best outcome for our patients.
Dr. Katie McHugh, an abortion care provider in Indiana, says these past few months have been stressful. First, a near total ban on abortions shut clinics down. Then a week later, an injunction allowed abortion care to resume while waiting for legal challenges to resolve.
I mean, it's very confusing. So what we are seeing in the clinics are that people come in and they're just hoping for the best. They're hoping that they can get the care that they need, the care that they are asking for.
She says there's been high demand from women seeking care, and not just from Indiana.
We still are seeing many patients from Kentucky and from other southern states because they still have bans in place. Just in the last few weeks, I have seen patients from Texas, Louisiana, and Alabama, as well as Kentucky and many other states.
It's been roughly half a year since lawmakers passed that near all-out ban on abortion, creating exceptions only in some cases of rape, incest, and to save the life of the mother. Soon after it was signed into law, Planned Parenthood and another group filed separate lawsuits challenging its constitutionality. And Thursday morning, the state Supreme Court will hear the first arguments on the law's future.
I really am hopeful that these lawsuits will succeed in restoring normal abortion care, legal, safe, accessible, compassionate abortion care.
As the future of that law is decided by the courts, Senator Shelley Yoder is keeping abortion care front and center at the State House. She's proposing a bill that would repeal the state's near all-out ban, restoring Indiana's abortion care laws to where they were last year.
Indiana was one of the most restrictive states prior to restricting it almost entirely this past summer. And what we heard from Hoosiers is access to abortion care should be legal. It should be safe, it should be legal.
But after a deeply divisive special session and the Republican supermajority controlling both House and Senate, she's not hopeful lawmakers will be willing to take up the matter again.
Absolutely. Neither chamber wants to revisit this because I think it's a stain on Indiana's history. And so whether or not my bill is going to receive a hearing, it's going to be difficult.
A lot of difficult discussion surrounding this. And have you actually heard from any Republican lawmakers on this legislation?
Well, Felicia, I actually did reach out to a handful of members in both the House and Senate earlier today, and I have not yet received a response from anyone for comment.
All right. Thank you, Rachel. Scott?
Tonight we're hearing from the Indiana Attorney General ahead of tomorrow's proceedings at the Indiana Supreme Court. Todd Rokita is an outspoken opponent of abortion. He denies the claims that Indiana's abortion ban is unconstitutional.
But rest assured that we will keep fighting for the precious right to life and the proper interpretation of our constitutions, both state and federal. And we fully trust that we will prevail in this good cause.
We'll be following any developments on this story for you tomorrow morning on Sunrise. Our Sierra Putman will be at the Indiana State House as the arguments begin at 9 a.m. And we'll have updates for you throughout the day on air and online at WTHR.com.